is because we now know beyond any doubt every organ in the human body is wired to heal. Every organ in the human body has the capacity to not only heal damage, but to regenerate the damage and the tissue after it has been damaged. We can regenerate and heal even the organs we were told were not capable of doing so, such as the brain, the heart, the pancreas, spinal cord tissue. All of these have been scientifically documented with the ability to repair and heal themselves given the right conditions, under the right conditions, the right environment. So our role now, when we talk about healing, and the essence of healing, is what is the environment that optimizes our ability to honor the gift of life in our bodies? Where does that really come from? And we can look at that from a number of different levels. Certainly the physical environment, fresh air, sunshine, clean water, is a very powerful part of that. And our ancestors, thousands of years ago, knew that fresh air and clean water was medicine. If someone was ill, they would take them out and they would say, breathe this air, drink this water, and miraculously they would begin to heal, and now we know why. But it goes beyond that. It's the inner environment, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and beliefs we know can be either healing or toxic. And this is a relatively new way for science to think about us and our relationship to our bodies. But what we now know is that the quality of emotions that we create within our heart determine the signal that we send to the brain to release the chemistry into our bodies. Every moment of every day, there's a conversation that is happening between our heart and our brain. It's a two-way conversation. Our heart is having a big conversation with the brain, and the brain does communicate back to the heart, but not quite so much. It's a smaller series of signals that seem to go back to the heart. There is this two-way conversation. And we regulate the quality of that conversation through the emotions that we harbor within our hearts. So, for example, when we feel that we're not safe in the world, when we feel fear, hate, anger, jealousy, rage, anxiety, those kinds of feelings, they send a specific signal to the brain, and based on that signal, the brain will release the chemistry in the body that mirrors that signal. So in the case of anger, hate, jealousy, rage, frustration, that is stress. And the stress chemistry in our body, as we all know, high levels of cortisol and adrenaline, which are really good for brief periods of time, what we call fight or flight. And we have to make a decision and either run like crazy or stand and take a stand. We're designed to do that. What we're not designed to do is live our lives under sustained conditions of fight or flight. A few minutes, but you don't want to live that way every day and every hour and every week and every month. And I know people that do. And they look like they do.